Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old Joe Roadie ready to go. Thanks everybody for joining us today on Live Music Nation podcast. I'm your host, Jay Gill. Today we're with Debra. I'm not even going to try to say your last name, so I'll let you introduce yourself from the Empire Arts Center. How are you, Debra?
I am great, and it's Debra Pflughoeft Hassett. It's not that hard.
No, I would just say Debra and then go on. Yeah, that'd be great. Cool.
Well, I'm a chemist originally. That was my original job, and so we would call me Debra PH. So
yeah, that would work for sure. Debra, tell us a little bit about you, where you came from, and how you got into this position with the Empire Arts Center.
Well, as I said, I'm actually not from Grand Forks, but I've lived here most of my life. You know, followed a boyfriend up to Grand Forks, got a job, started a family, did the whole thing, right? Somewhere in there, started attending local events, both the community theater, fire hall theater,
well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old Joe Roadie ready to go.
Pulled into the local arts scene. Started volunteering, doing a bunch of work at the Empire, house managing, cleaning and picking up and selling tickets, all of that good stuff. And then they officially made me the house manager. And finally, I applied for and received the position of executive director. And I'm thrilled to be here.
Fantastic. What can you tell us about the Empire Arts Center? How did it start and how's it progressing?
Well, the Empire Arts Center is housed in a building that used to be a theater. It's built in 1919, like a movie theater. It was built specifically for a movie theater. Built in 1919. First, it was called the New Grand, and I believe it then became the Paramount and eventually became the Empire. Over the course of that time, of course, it ran first-run movies, silent movies to start with.
Okay.
Then, of course, the talkies came in. And eventually, it was a first-run movie theater for a long time, but eventually it sort of started to lose its shine and became one of those, $2 movie theaters, right? Kind of a second run type thing. That was about the time when all the movie plexes were being built and whatnot. So we had, I think, a 4-plex and a 10-plex, in Grand Forks, and a couple of other newer theaters way outside of the downtown area. So some local citizens in their, thinking about the downtown area and this beautiful historic building that we had, decided to turn it into an arts center. So we acquired the building next door so we could have an art gallery. Okay. And we remodeled the whole thing and turned it into a theater. We have an auditorium with 422 seats. Okay. We have a proscenium stage. We also have a movie screen. We still do movies. We have a black box theater, and we have a gallery where we have art and receptions and those types of things.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. So you do theatrical productions, you do some movies, you do musical performances, you do concerts, and then you also do a lot of workshops, I saw as well. What's a monthly calendar look like for you guys?
Oh gosh, golly. It really depends on the month, but let me just tell you what's coming up in October as an example.
Absolutely.
So first, right now, tomorrow, we're opening our production of School of Rock, a musical with local musicians or local talent, I should say. That'll run for a couple of weeks. And then we have we have a new thing that we're calling Late Night at the Empire, sort of a comedy improv type show that'll be coming up. We have a film that was produced and directed by filmmakers in Bismarck, North Dakota. Okay. We have what we call Music Box, which is all local musicians that come in once a month and have some performances and a big jam session at the end. And then at the end of the month, we're going to be having Rocky Horror Picture Show, some family Halloween movies, that kind of thing.
Yeah, very, very good. Very good. All right, Debra, let's have some fun for a moment. Give me your all-time favorite concert that you've ever seen. Let's start with that.
All-time favorite concert I've ever seen is the first time I saw the Rolling Stones in concert.
Yeah.
That was a while back.
Perfect. Okay. Best all-time theatrical production you've ever seen?
Oh, Copenhagen on Broadway. Not a musical, but fantastic. Really
Sure.
fantastic.
That's awesome. All right, next question. Dead or alive, you could bring one act to the Empire Arts Center. Who would you bring?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd say Willie Nelson.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one. Absolutely. Absolutely.
We would love to have Willie on stage.
For sure, for sure. Deborah, how can people find out more information about the Empire Arts Center and what you guys are doing?
Well, we have a website, of course, empireartscenter.com. On there, right on the front page, it says what's happening. You click that button, it'll tell you what's happening at the Empire every month, and keep coming back because we keep updating it. Our season, our fullest part of the year is our season from September to June. We kind of have a slow time in July and August, but that doesn't mean we're closed. We're still here. But yeah, it's really picking up. We've got a lot of shows, November, December, and in January, we start our classic film series. So, lots of fun stuff to do.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's awesome. Glad things are going good there in North Dakota. So thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle